Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to give you a complete behind-the-scene walkthrough of our whole program. What can you expect? What do we do for you? What do we not do for you? What the pricing looks like? When can you expect to start getting leads? When can you start closing those leads? Really, everything that you need to know in order for you to make a good decision, whether this is a good fit for you or not. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, so let's talk about specifics here. The first thing is I'm going to show you what our full onboarding process looks like. I'll also do a complete breakdown of the areas that we've seen that has the most lift for your success. And hint here is it's going to revolve around these 4 key areas. The first one would be trust-based marketing, and emphasis here, guys, on the trust, right? This is really one of the key shifts right now in our current day and age. It's not enough to just buy leads, because if you just buy leads, well, this is why it's so hard to close those types of leads and, internet leads, is because it's not founded on trust. And so what we've done is it's really a combination of lead generation plus personal branding so that you can immediately build trust even before the leads or your prospects even speak with you, okay? And so, well, hint, hint, this same exact video that you're watching right now is a really good example of this, where, I'm just laying all the cards on the table and then I'm making you decide for yourself, right? It's really founded on trust. So that's the first part. Now, the second key area here is having a repeatable sales process, emphasis on repeatable. I cannot tell you how many times that we would speak with people, with loan officers that don't have a repeatable sales process. It is it's hard to scale that. It's not going to be systematic, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll show you the scripts. I'll show you the framework, everything that we do to really help you with the sales process. And then the third thing would be leveraging your time. At the end of the day, we all have 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days in a week. And so we really need to leverage time so that you could focus on high leverage opportunities, high return activities. And so I'll show you exactly what that looks like. And then number 4 is building referral networks. Now, keyword here is referral network, right? Like not just partners, but an actual network. This is really how you could truly build a long-term sustainable business. So number 3 is I'm going to show you the behind the scenes, what we teach our clients in our private client training portal. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll also show you the required trainings that we expect you to learn for your success, and what our training module actually looks like. And I'll show you the scripts, the frameworks. I'll do a walkthrough of our private Facebook group Mastermind community. What kind of conversations happen there. I'll show that to you. And then behind the scene of our in-person client mastermind, I'll also show that to you. A sneak peek of our company's internal Slack channel and why that's important. I'll show that to you. And what technologies we use and more. Okay, so before we move on, I want to start with common misconceptions. Okay, the first thing is we are not just a lead vendor. A lot of people kind of look at us and think that we just sell leads. Now, we do generate exclusive mortgage leads for you, but we do this very well. We spend and manage over $2 million in ad spend every year just in Facebook alone, FYI. But truly, we are not just generating leads for you. We are a growth partner for your mortgage origination business. And so we will help you in 4 areas of your business, much like kind of what I told you earlier. Is the first one is marketing, which is going to be founded on trust-based marketing. And then we'll help you with sales, right, a repeatable sales process. Number 3 is we'll talk about systems and processes, helping you leverage your time. And then long-term growth, which is building the referral networks. And then we take over the entire marketing component of your business, except for we do not, we're not able to take over building relationships, right? That is something that you have to do because we can't do that for you. So very important here. And then when should I expect my leads to come in, or at least the leads that for you? Our setup and build out process is roughly takes about 7 days. And so after 7 days, when you do go live, you will immediately receive leads within 24 to 48 hours after going live. Okay, so just want to clear that out. How much does it cost? What the pricing is? Well, this is a very common question for us. But the reality is, guys, it's like we do custom work, as you could see everything that we do here. And so really the price really is dependent on your needs. Like, are you a solo producer? Are you a branch manager that has a team of loan officers? Are you, how many states are you planning to do a campaign on? Like, what does the targeting look like? So there's a lot of factors in there that really would depend, because it really is customized based on your needs. Okay. And so yeah, let's just go ahead and do the walkthrough here. So now, if everything makes sense to you, this is what the onboarding process looks like. So we're going to first take your payment information, take your credit card, and we're going to send you the DocuSign agreement. This is a service agreement. You're going to get this in your email, and you could review this whole thing. We're very transparent about everything that we do. And then once you sign it, you get this back to us. We will charge the card, and then you'll get a welcome email to get started. Now, on that email will be an onboarding survey, just like this. It's going to look like this. I'll just show you what it looks like. It's going to look like this. And this is where, we're going to ask all of your information, right? Your name, your email, which emails should we send the leads, company name, office address, phone numbers, your NMLS numbers, right? Everything that we need for our team to do the build out process for you, to do all the setups. Now, at this point, once you finish the survey, there's two things are going to happen simultaneously. Okay, there's two things are going to happen simultaneously. So the first thing that's going to happen is our marketing team is going to do the setup and build out for you. Okay, and so here's an example. This is our marketing team. Our team, we will do everything for you. You don't need to do anything. Okay, this is not a course. We're not like teaching you to do X, Y, Z. We will do the whole build out for you. And while that is happening, that takes about 7 days, you will be able to schedule your onboarding call with our client success team. Okay. And so here's our client success team. You will get assigned an account manager that is dedicated for you. But also we have a complete team. We have a complete support team, client success team. We have momentum coaches as well that will help you. And on that onboarding call is, we're going to go through your specific needs. We're going to customize everything, depending on the city, the targeting, what does that look like? Which campaigns would work best for you, right? And so we're going to go through that. And then you will get access to the training portal, which I'll show you what that looks like. And then you will also get added into our Facebook Mastermind group, okay? And this is super crucial. We do weekly coaching calls on our group. So I'll show you what this looks like. So here's an example of what the group looks like. So you could see Good Vibe Squad Unfair Advantage group. And we have coaching calls in here. Here's an example. You could see Mark here. We do like these like raffles like every month. You could see, and there's a lot of wins here, guys. There's a lot of wins. Here's John here. You could see this is like a day ago, just literally yesterday, and today is like October 4, as I'm shooting this. Big win today, FHA 515, purchase closed. You could see Justin Golden here. Again, this is yesterday. Again, very new. Closed my first GVS loan this week. Almost exactly 90 days in, and got a nice refi application over the weekend. Tons of pre-approvals and other deals in the works. I've been in the industry nearly 10 years, and I am busier than I've ever been. GVS has delivered on everything that they promised. So you could see, and same thing, right? David's like, all right, congrats. I've been in this for 60 to 70 days myself. Feel exactly the same. closed 2 deals and have quite a bit in the works. I'm honestly having a hard time keeping up with everything. Not too bad of a problem to have in a market like this. So you can see this again, this is like yesterday, okay? You can see here, it's October 3rd, literally yesterday. Randy here. So there's going to be a lot of, you'll be able to like interact with a lot of, with really our community. And this is super crucial. You could see here, Micaiah. Boom, got my first UVS loan approved this morning, for a new build. So a lot of wins. Kaylee here. Hey, I'm officially going live today. Super excited, optimistic. Jared asking about a campaign here. Same thing. And you could see here, Austin. Hey, everybody, recently signed up. Have my onboarding call. Super excited. Asking for 2 cents. What would be your biggest advice for someone new to the group? Well, here's what Dakota said. Absolutely go through the training extensively. Getting onboarded can feel like a lot, which it can be, and I'll show you what that looks like. But you will thank yourself later as you will have built good habits to start with. If you follow the steps in the training and do your lead contacts attempts as directed, you will kill it. Their program is amazing, and it is all about how you utilize it for your own business. So you could see, guys, this is what the Facebook group is. You'll be able to connect with really high-level people, surrounding yourself with people on the same mission as you, and really growth mindset, top producers. Here's another one, Kelly. This is 2 days ago, October 2nd. I've been in a program for probably 2 weeks, have several pre-approvals, which I've referred out to some excited realtors. These realtors have sent me new business as a result of sending them pre-approved buyers, right? This is the same, this is the strategy that we're going to be working on the building the referral network, okay? So you could see, there's a lot of, so this is what that looks like on the Facebook group. So you will get added here immediately. And then you'll get access to our training portal, and I'll show you what that looks like. But then this is simultaneous. So after 7 days, you're going to have a jumpstart call. And on that jumpstart call is where we will, that's where we finalize everything for you. We sync your calendars. We're going to do the tests on your calendar, make sure everything's working. Make sure the voicemail, the voicemails that you record is all good. We'll do some final tests, and then you actually go live. And once you go live, within 24 hours to 48 hours, you will immediately get leads and booked appointments, and you're going to get started with the whole process, okay? And so let's talk about the training portal here. So you will get access to this. And on the training portal, we have about 10 modules in here. So there's 10 modules. You could see the first thing. So there's going to be required trainings in here, and also not required ones. But I highly recommend that you really leverage all of the trainings here. We're very intentional about everything, and so the required videos. The reason why they're required is we know that you need to go through them for you to be able to succeed. Okay. And so, welcome. We have a welcome video in here. You want to watch that. We talk about how to guarantee a profitable mortgage factory, talking about business numbers. At the end of the day, when we're talking about marketing, it's all about understanding where the business numbers comes in, where, if you spend $1, how do you get $2 back, right? That's the whole mindset. How to unlock more time in production. Like I said, very important is leveraging time, okay? And then how to maximize profit as a loan originator. Again, very important. And then how to conquer your business. Okay, so we'll literally go over actual in detail here. And this is just module 1. You're going to have some required actions for you to actually complete. That just means, syncing your calendar, recording your voicemails. And we'll give you all the scripts here. We have proven voicemail messages that we already know converts really well. And then there's an attraction module here, and this is where we're going to show you what the whole funnel and the whole marketing looks like. There's going to be an attraction funnel overview. There's going to be lead generation secrets. This is our proven framework. This is what we've done, where we are combined the lead generation plus the personal branding side to build trust. And keep in mind, guys, we do everything for you, okay? There's nothing here that you need to do except you want to watch it so that you have a good perspective of how the marketing is being done for you, so that you could speak more intelligently to your leads, to your prospects on like what's going on, right? Like how did they, book on your calendar. Also, marketing is very important, but we're also going to go through like, at the end of the day, you need an offer. So you need an unfair advantage offer, really an incentive for us to be able to attract the leads. And then that's how we build trust. Okay. And then attraction, funnel nurture, and conversion videos. This is how we're able to really build trust. We're educating your prospects. And so there's, it's going to be a very different conversation because there's already like a trust factor before they even speak with you, right? And then we also have scripts here, master scripts, objection handling. Like we'll actually go over that. And so you could see, here's an example of the script. We have a master script for taking applications, and this is an actual script, by the way. So you could see, here, hey, first name, this is McBilly with so-and-so company, mortgage company. You booked an appointment, to talk with us. So this is like an actual script here. And, there's like different scenarios, right? Like we actually go over that. And we have recordings for the actual phone calls as well on the training portal. So you could like go over the script with the actual calls. Here's an objection handling. So, we actually show you, just different scenarios, right? Like, hey, what happens if they need more time or they need to build credit? If they're reluctant to talk about numbers, how do you overcome those objections, right? Like we've actually gone through this. And then here's okay, so let me go back here. So that's on the attraction module. We'll also talk about automation. And really this is where the systems comes in, right? Like how do we leverage more time for you? And part of that is, so here's a really good example for this. At the end of the day, what we want to happen is for you to not even think about the CRM. How do you do any setups? Like we don't want any of that. Like you don't need to think about like any tech stuff. Okay. And so we will do everything for you on the tech stuff. And so what happens is, here's a really good example of this, is we created this almost like a flow chart for you so that you don't even need to think about it. So when a new lead comes in, it's like, hey, did they schedule an appointment? If yes, then just go ahead and move to our scheduled appointment framework. If they didn't schedule an appointment, well, did they respond to any of our automated messages? Because we're going to automate the follow-up, right? We'll automate the text, we'll automate the email, we'll automate like, dropping your voicemails, calling them. And then if no, then no immediate action needed, right? Like let the system follow up, right? And there's going to be important things that you also need to do, but let the system follow up. If yes, if they responded to the automated messages, well, how did the lead respond? This is, there's different ways that the lead can respond, right? And so if the lead responded by calling you back because we dropped a voicemail to them, then you want to follow our phone framework. We literally have scripts that we've already built for you. If the lead responded by texting you back because of the automated text messages, well, you also want to respond using our text framework. We have text templates already, okay? If they responded via email, which is two different things, you will also want to respond using our email framework, and it's a very different, there's certain tweaks to the way that you respond based on the channel that the prospect has reached out to you, okay? But then ultimately, you want this to be pushed to a scheduled appointment, okay? And then once the appointment is actually scheduled, well, the first thing is, well, did you actually connect with the lead? Like if you call them, did they actually show up on that appointment? If no, then no worries. Just move them to the no-show stage and our system will automatically reschedule for you. It's automatically going to reach back out. It's going to try to reschedule that so you don't even need to think about it. I hope you see, do you see how powerful this is? You don't even need to think about this. And so if you're able to connect with the lead, well, go ahead, follow the phone framework, right? We literally have the scripts for you. And now, but once, as you go through that, well, are they looking to buy soon? If no, then no worries again, just move them to the not yet ready stage. we have a full long-term nurture. And this is not like a one message thing. This is for a full year. We will literally nurture them for you. We have videos in there. We have PDF guides. We have articles. We have there's so much resources that we've already built, so you don't need to think about it. Okay. And then do they need help with credit? Well, if yes, then move them to credit repair. It's the same thing. It's a full year, we've fully built this out. There's videos in there, there's training, there's PDF to really help them with their credit repair, right? Do they have access to down payment? No. Well, move them to not yet ready. Again, long-term nurture, right? And then take the application over the phone. And then so you could kind of see, what this looks like. It's the same thing. Take the application over the phone, gain the commitment. Well, did they send in documents? If not, then move them to docs requested. We'll automatically follow up there. So you could see how powerful that is. And so, and again, you don't need to do anything here. We'll do all of the CRM setup, all the automations we will do for you. And so here's an example of the automation cheat sheet, right? So basically we've kind of built this out to be just different stages in the CRM, so you don't need to think about it. But as you get new leads, they will automatically go to new leads. So this will actually kind of show you. So the new lead stage, how does the lead enter this stage? Well, it's automatic, right? The system automatically moves them there. Does this stage send automated messages? Yes, we will automatically follow up, for you to the lead, and then if they schedule an appointment on your calendar, well, we have a booked appointment stage now. How does the lead enter the stage? Well, it's also automatic. If they schedule on your calendar, it will automatically move them to this stage. Does this stage send automated messages? Yes. We're going to follow up for you. We're going to automatically follow up and remind them of that booked appointment to help them to increase the show up rates. But not everyone's going to show up. That's just the reality of things. Now, so if they no show, so this is another stage, how does the lead enter this stage? Well, this part is manual, right? You need to move this lead to this stage specifically because, we wouldn't know if the lead, actually showed up on your appointment or not. But if they didn't, you just need to move them manually. Does this stage send automated messages? Yes, we will literally, it takes 2 seconds. You just move them to this stage and then, that's it. You don't need to do anything else. The system will automatically follow up for you. So do you see how powerful that is? That is the power here is you don't even need to think about this. We've already built this full thing for you with different scenarios, right? Whether they're in contact, whether they're in the holding stage, whether they're not ready, whether they're in credit repair, right? So that's the powerful thing about here, okay? And so so that is the automation stage. And then we have the amplification where this is really where we're really going to work into building the trust. Okay, this is where personal branding comes in. So for example, I'll just give you a really good example here. There's a study by Google where 70% of consumers right now make a buying decision before they even speak with the business for the first time. Okay, 70% of people. That's insane. And so what that means is whoever lead, whoever prospect, whoever you're working with, whether if you're working with someone, they will Google you. That's just the reality of things. People want to make the right decisions for themselves. And so the first thing that we really want to do is you need to set up your Google My Business. We have a full master class on this. There's certain ways you really want to orchestrate this. So here's a really good example. So if you Google us, this is going to pop up. And so it's very important that there's certain ways that you want to orchestrate this so that, there's certain, first of all, you need to get as much Google reviews as possible for you. And you could check our Google reviews. You could click this, if you look at the newest ones, we have a ton of new reviews. And then you want to have good photos as well. So if you click this, you're going to see you need to have great photos, right? So here's an example So this is on the Google side, but also we want to build out your social media so that it also elicits trust, right? If people, connect with you on social media, well, we need to immediately show that, that people can immediately know, like, and trust you. And so, we have this here. Here's an example. Now, if you Google us, Good Vibe Squad, you should see our Google My Business account. And, you could see we have a ton of reviews, right? We have a really nice photo. And so for you really, there's certain ways that you want to really orchestrate and create your Google My Business profile to make sure that if people Google you, you should immediately be able to create trust, and you should have a nice photo, Google reviews. So here's an example. Here's one of our client, Randy Schamberger. Here's just a really good example for you. So with Randy, first of all, there's certain things that you want to do on how to best set up your Google My Business profile. And, a lot of people, what they do is they put their company name here. You can do that if you're the owner of your brokerage. But if you are a solar producer, what would be good is to use your name and then, whatever the area is, and then mortgage lender or mortgage loan originator. But you want to use those keywords so that if people search for example, for Randy, you could see, he has over 164 Google reviews. So that immediately builds trust, right? Like, oh, wow, okay, this person knows what he's doing. He's a mortgage advisor that really helps people. And more importantly, if because of the ranking, because of the 5-star reviews and how his Google My Business is set up, he gets really high ranking for people that are searching for mortgage lender, mortgage loan officer, mortgage loan originator in South Carolina, where he is, and you get a ton of organic leads, right? And this ties together with our overall strategy here. The other thing that you want to do is you want to really optimize your social profiles so that if people do Google you, does connect with you, your profiles immediately creates this impression of your prospects will immediately know, like, and trust you. And so you really want to make this, a lot of the mistakes that people do is they make it very business focused. You still want to do that. You want to be able to educate and provide trust, but you also want to add some human elements to this, and you just need to be like authentic, right? You want to be relatable, and this is what really builds trust. So for example, if you look at my Instagram account here, you could see, have a really nice personal photo. I immediately show, what I'm about, right? So it's almost like a we help statement. What do you do, right? We help first-time home buyers, or I help first-time home buyers, get their dream house. And so there's, we have a full training on this. We'll help you like fully set up and really set up your personal brand so that you're able to immediately build trust even before the leads, even before your prospects are even like scheduling an appointment with you. The other thing is like we want to build out these like highlights to immediately show credibility. So, a welcome highlight here, if you have awards, reviews, right, about, whatever your life is. So you could see, this is like the awards that we received. This is the 2 Comma Club that we got. We're with our team members. This is my fiance, so this is very important to me. So I'm highlighting also what is important to me as a person, right? So here's another example, right? As you could see, in my Facebook account, I have a immediate, trust building asset in my banner. People have very short attention spans, and so there's certain things that you want to do in your social profiles. So for example, I have a really nice banner that shows our community of loan officers here, new breed of mortgage advisors, over $2 billion in funded loans closed directly from our system, immediately builds trust, adds credibility, shows you what we do, what I do. Again, I have photos in here that, shows me as a person, right? I have like family photos with my fiance here. I got engaged like last year. And so you could see, and this is important to me. Like, it's like, this is something that is like, family to me is very important. And you could see here, this was actually our Landsetter Mastermind that we had, a couple weeks back. You could see this was September 19. As I'm shooting this, it's October 4. We had 50 people come out here. We specifically capped this also at 50 people because we really wanted it to be an actionable mastermind where we could do workshops, we could actually implement stuff, right? And you can see this is Randy Schamberger here, the Google thing that I showed you. We had our now friend Barry Habib come out as well to speak at this event. And so it's a very intimate mastermind that we had. We also had Amanda Landers come out. Our clients also shared. So that's the beauty of this community is, not only are you going to be learning from myself, from Preston, from our team, but also amongst each other, right? That is the power that we have being in this community. So, all right, so that's the amplification, right? That's the personal branding part. So part of this too is we're going to talk about sales, right? There's a sales module here. Again, we have the scripts, and we're really going to be leveraging not only that, but there's also a Realtor partner attraction multiplier here where we'll actually go down and actually show you how do you leverage building a referral network, right? And so here's another example here. We have a Realtor partner attraction pipeline. It's the same strategy, right? Same concept. We have a different pipeline instead of for leads, but now it's for Realtor partners, right? That you can attract. So, we have a pipeline, realtors, which are new leads for the realtors. Realtor in contact, you can see, how does the lead enter the stage? It's automatic. Does this send automated messages? No, because they're already in contact. If a realtor books an appointment in their calendar, well, how does the lead enter the stage? It's automatic. Does this lead stage send automated messages? Yes, right? We're going to automate the reminders. So it's the same strategy. But really, the powerful thing about this is, as we think about building a full-on automation, building your systems, you want to kind of envision this as being in 3 buckets. So we're going to be building systems and processes and really automation for prospects, and then also for clients, and then for referral partners. So these are 3 different buckets because the way that we communicate to the prospect is going to be different that we communicate with the clients. And it's also going to be completely different with Realtor partners, right? Or referral partners. So you want to automate, the follow-ups, the appointments, the reminders, the nurture process. The clients, it's going to be different, right? How do we get 5-star reviews from the clients? How do you get future refinances, right? Especially now in our current market, it's so valuable to be able to get deals right now is because you're literally guaranteed a 2-for-1 because the deals that you get right now, you're going to be guaranteed refinances down the line, right? And so we want to nurture the clients as well. And then how do you really orchestrate it so that you get repeat sales in the future, more referrals? And then leveraging the pre-approvals that you get into getting Realtor referral partners, right? So whether you're attracting new ones or you want to use it to your current partners to strengthen those relationships, okay? So the connection, appointments, nurtures, and then getting more referrals. So for example, one of our client, Aaron, actually, for every deal, a pre-approval that she gives her Realtor partners, for every Good Vibe Squad pre-approval that she gives, she gets 3 deals back, okay? So this is the power of building this referral network, okay? And so, and then the other thing is we also have actual sales call recordings in the training portal. So you could see, here's an example. We have literally built these are actual sales call recordings. So you'll have the script, and then you could listen to this. So you could like actually see different scenarios. There's different scenarios in here. You know, this is a teacher home buyer application, a VA, right? A home buyer, objection handling, you know, teachers, realtor business discussion. And so you could like listen to this, and this is really how we're really able to create like a systematic, repeatable sales process, right? And the other thing too is you will have access to our knowledge base. So on our knowledge base, you know, you'll have access to an account manager, to our support team. There's a chat feature, but if you have any questions too, we have a full documentation, and it is on whatever it is that you want to know, right? So for example, like I could just search in here. Let's say I'm trying to like learn how to power dial. So if I just type that in, I could open up the account. I mean the documentation. And in this documentation, you know, we have videos that show you exactly how to do it. And we have like screenshots, like documentations, and how to actually do it, right? Step by step. So it helps you out, like everything. Really, we have put so much like intentionality and documentations to really help you succeed, right? So that is the knowledge base. Now, let me also show you Slack. So Slack, this is basically like a project management or communication tool that we use for us internally. And so you could see we have like different channels here. So we have a wins channel. And I just really want to show this to you because, so, you know, this is today. Just literally these are just wins that are happening every day for us. And, you know, our clients are still funding deals, you know. They're closing deals right now. You know, you could see, I mean, this is just today, you know, Patricia Murphy here, closing some deals. You could see, you know, Hank shared, he put the groundwork. Mike Payne shared he has his first closing ever, and it's a GVS loan, you know, 400 pipeline closing. You know, a lot of wins here, which I already showed. This was yesterday, right? Here's another one. This one is a very interesting one for Deborah. And Deborah, we were basically sent this like Zoom recording, and you know, I'll just kind of read this off to you. So, hey guys, you know, we just got this Zoom recording of a group coaching call at a different company that provides a coaching program that Deborah is also a part of. And couldn't help but, you know, her sharing the deals that she's already doing from our marketing, all right? Just completely blown away, shared a success story working with us. And it was very interesting, you know, so she's a client of ours, but she's also part of 2020 Vision Coaching by Christine Beckwith. Christine is, she's a master mortgage coach, best-selling author. You know, she's an amazing, she has an amazing coaching program, and Deborah's also a part of that. It was kind of funny because when she, you could actually see here that she wasn't even sure if she's okay to like share, you know, the name of the company, because she, you know, she wanted to make sure that she's not like, you know, promoting or anything like that. But this is, just so you know, like this is an internal message only for us. This is not public. So this is just how we communicate, guys. Like, here's another example of how we are making a massive impact to our clients' lives. We are not just a marketing company. We are not just a consulting company. We are a life transformation and growth company, okay? And so, you know, whether it's myself with Preston, you know, all of our team knows this, that this is really why we exist. Like, you know, our mission in Good Vibe Squad is to help local communities by helping empowering lenders to take control of their lives, right? So I'll just kind of share this to you like real quick, this video.
If we can get 1 to 3 people to introduce themselves, say that they are relentless, and what are they here for today, or what do they want to discuss that will be of massive value to them? Anybody?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Debbie Giuffre, Patriot Team, powered by Nexa. Branch manager, I am relentless. The fact that I haven't given up, I think, and people on this call know that, I am relentless. And I'm here because I feel like my business is at maybe a little bit of a different point than other people's. I pulled the trigger and I have direct consumer, some lead gen going, and I am swamped with business. So I have my CRM is going, is literally, I use, am I allowed to say who I use in here, Christine? Is there any? Okay. So I use the Good Vibe Squad. I signed up with them because I liked the support. It tied very well with, like, I get coaching on what to do, and that platform is built to support that coaching. So I don't have to re-engineer anything.
Right. So, I mean, you could kind of see there, she was very kind of hesitant, like, can I share, so that's, like, I think that's like, it's important to kind of understand that, it's not just one piece, right? And you could see, Deborah is an amazing, human being, and she's really like investing. All right, so we need the systems, but she's also investing on the coaching side, right? So very important. Here's another one from Chris Dahlgard. He's like, last month I closed 3 deals for over $1 million in funding, right? You could see here, so this is like September 30, more wins, September 29, more wins, a lot of wins. This is September 27, and again, today is October 4. And so here's actually another one from Janet, and Janet literally just started. She literally just started. She just signed up. So I'll just kind of show you. Again, this is a very internal conversation for us.
So this is my first week on doing it, and I have a contract and a client already. So I'm sending them docs today. Get it. And then I have another application. So for all the people that are newer than me, after reading through the chat, these are some people's like maybe first day on here. That would be my win, is that the borrower that I got in contract actually canceled on me and basically said they were already working, they were in contract and working with another lender. And my response was, yeah, I talked to a ton of people who actually are under contract or working with another lender. But what I love to do is find if there's something that is missing, if there's money that I could get you, or maybe just have a conversation about your financials to see that you're in the best position. And after texting back and forth, maybe 20 texts, the husband called me and basically found out that at the same rate I was giving them, their current lender was charging them 3 points. And at the rate I could give them, I was actually giving them all of their closing costs. So anyways, we were able to get that done, and just figured I'd share a win because I was really nervous signing up for that reason of, does this really work? And, you see all the reviews, but you don't know if they're fake, so I'm just being really honest. And it took me a while to sign up originally. And now I'm really glad that I did. And it's not because of this, it's just the whole system and all the group meetings and the things that I'm learning. I appreciate it.
So, Janet is awesome. You could see that, obviously, she was even saying that she's grateful. She obviously got a deal already, but, it's not just the deal, right? Like, it's not just that one deal. It's really the system and really surrounding yourself with like-minded people that are on the same mission as you, growth mindset, and really helping one another, having the community, having the systems in place, having the proven mechanisms and time leverage. Like, this is how you could really grow your business. And, it's not just about like 1 or 2 deals, right? And so I hope that you could see how powerful this is, and how, by investing in yourself, this is how you're able to really grow your business. And so, just kind of going back here, if you think about it, like, it's a full thing, right? So if you think about like the overall strategy, it's not just one thing. We are building a trust-based marketing from front end to the back end. And so this is kind of like what the funnels look like, right? As we're running ads, we're driving it to an application. And as those applications, we're going to be filtering through them. Hey, are they qualified home buyers? If no, then we go no. If they are, then this is where we're going to be building that relationship. We're going to be building that trust by having videos, right? Like, kind of the same thing as what you're watching right now. We're going to have your leads actually watch the video before they even schedule an appointment, right? And, we're going to be adding in educational materials, right, to build trust. And then we're going to drive them to our automation platform, where there's going to be automated calls, voicemails, emails, text messages. And then once they're actually funded, we increase the lifetime value where we get 5-star reviews, we get more referrals, and then we get future refinances. And then throughout this whole process, we're adding in the SEO, the search rankings, right? We're getting more referrals and then increasing trust by building your personal brand and adding video, right? So this is really why, we are not just generating leads here. We're building a fully a long-term sustainable business, okay? So I hope that you could see how powerful this is. So if there's more questions that you have, feel free to go to our website, goodvibesquad.com, and you could go to reviews. You can watch all of our testimonials here. These are actual interviews. You could see we even show you, actual NMLS numbers. We're very transparent about this. You could also visit, our Google, our YouTube channel. You could literally check my YouTube channel here. I have, free trainings here. I also, you could watch our team members, get to know our team. If you want, we interviewed our team members. You could literally see all our team members here. You can get to know the team better, our culture. You could watch this. This was actually in our company retreat that we just had. And then, watch the interviews, right? Everything is here. And, we also just had our Mastermind recently, and we also interviewed our clients there. So hopefully by the time that you watch this video, it should already be uploaded. Our team is literally editing them right now. But you could see, again, we're very transparent. We literally show you the NMLS numbers. I mean, you could see this right now. So at the end of the day, this really revolves around the trust-based marketing, right? We're being very transparent with you. I'm showing you everything. And so this is how you also want to market to your prospects and having those systems in place. And so ultimately, that is the overall strategy there. And so, and all these 4 other areas. So you could see, it's based on the trust-based marketing, having repeatable sales processes, really leveraging your time, and then building that referral network. So I hope this has been very enlightening for you. And if this makes sense to you, how to get started, just go to www.goodvibesquad.com/apply. Go through that process, and if it makes sense to you, we'd be happy to help.